hot mess. Hey guys, and welcome to the weekend vlog. If this is your first time being on our channel, thank you so much. My name is Melinda. Chris is inside in the house with his mother, Jeanette, and I just thought I would open up today's video. I'll have Chris put the date up above. So it's already like 2:30 in the afternoon. I just got dinner started. It's in the oven cooking. I'm just doing like a pork roast with like, I use radishes instead of potatoes, and yeah, I'm just letting that cook with some carrots and onions. And let's see, so today we've already went out and did things already. We've been up and running since 8 o'clock this morning. We went to the bank. I know it's basically the same thing every weekend. But we were gonna go to this neighborhood yard sale, and it turned out to be a bust because it was like this light misty rain going on, and it was so spread out. Like I told Chris, I'm like, let's just go have breakfast, and then we'll hit like the Goodwills and all of the little antique shops on the way back home. So that's what we did, and we found some really neat things. Like whenever we go, we look for Disney, like older Disney merchandise or anything that we can find, and we found some pretty cool things. So I don't know if I should put that, I don't know, it'll maybe sometime in this video, yeah, I'm sure we'll show you guys. I just don't know where at in the video, but it'll be there. Let's see, so this weekend we're just going to be basically hanging out at home. I've been really trying to answer your guys' comments. I've been really working on it. My theory is now, if I am watching it on the TV, I'm going to have my phone beside me, and that way I can comment on the video that we watch on in our living room. So it's been working out pretty good. I know there's so many I need to catch up on, so I'm trying. That's the first step. So I am trying. And yeah, and also I got my lab work back on my allergies to food, and I found out there's 2 items that I'm severely allergic to, and that is almonds and corn. That blew my mind. I'm like, what? Like, we drink almond milk. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I put it in my tea. I don't eat that many almonds, but I'm just like, great. That's just spectacular. And the eggs, yes, I'm more allergic to the yolk, to the whites than the yolk. It didn't say I was allergic to cocoa or coffee, but it's because it wasn't in my system. But yeah, it was strange. Like all the foods, like what to avoid. And he said like in 6 to 8 months, you could probably just gradually eat some and then make sure it just gets out of your system. I'm still taking the D-Hist, so my histamines aren't too high for a headache. So it's working out okay. I did have some scrambled eggs today for breakfast, but I only ate half of it and I gave Chris the rest. So we're seeing, I'm good for the month now. I had my egg quota. I'm good for the month. Oh, how you guys liking my earrings? I thought these were just so cute. They're, I know I'm going to Babble Bar. It's their line, and I just love them. They're all multicolored. They go with any outfit, and I just thought they're so summery. I just love them. So yeah, they were only 10 bucks at TJ Maxx. Yeah, I even bought some more. Maybe I'll add that in here too, of all the Babble Bar jewelry that I bought. I got a necklace, another pair of earrings. My mom, I love my mom to death, and she picked up these earrings that are so huge that it looks like my ears are granny lobes. You know what I mean? Like the granny lobes that look like they're stretched clear down to no man land. So I don't know, I'll probably put those in a giveaway whenever. They're gorgeous. They're Minnie Mouse. They're gorgeous, but I don't think I'm gonna wear them because my lobes are big anyways. So I know. I just like the little dainty or the hoops. So that's my cup of tea. I just wanted to open up here. I know I'm babbling on too a lot. So welcome to our weekend vlog. So we're just gonna get right into this, and this is the part where we show you what we got. There's some things we got yesterday at antique shops, but also this is just a couple of things that we picked up in the past. Well, a couple of it's been in the past couple of weeks, but the one I want to show you, it's right here. We've had this now for like 2 years, and this was a great find. So I'll have Chris go first on his.
Okay, this I got when I was at that comic show in Pittsburgh, and I don't know why we never showed it, but we did. This is a Muppets print. Yeah, I'm trying to get the glare off. That's a Muppets print. I walked past this 3 or 4 times, and I kept eyeing it every time I walked by it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. So I figured this would look really nice hanging up in our studio somewhere.
How much is that? How much was it? Do you remember? Like,
well, it was more than 20.
Okay.
I know that.
It was more than 20. So yeah, that's gonna look really nice in the studio. I don't know where we'll put it, but we'll put it somewhere.
Oh, she'll find somewhere to put it.
Because I have all the little Muppet dolls I can put with it.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about them.
Yeah. So this is a find that we found at our Goodwill here in the States. I think this was only like $12, not even 12. I can't remember because I took the sticker off. But this is a framed. This is how we bought it, and they're stamps, and they're Disney stamps. I can't remember what year they were done in, but yeah, that was like a great find.
You got
Goofy.
Oh gosh, Goofy. I don't know where that's from. Granada.
With Mickey.
St. Lucia.
Pluto.
Another Granada with Mickey, and I can't even see what Donald is, but
Yeah.
they're all different sports.
So this is like, I think up there with a great find at Goodwill for Disney. And I know the glaring is so bad. We apologize. Really don't have a studio.
When we get that studio,
yeah,
we're
it'll
gonna
be a
work
lot
on
better.
This is something I actually forgot about.
Yeah.
I found this. If
Maybe
you,
a year ago.
yeah, I'm trying to describe. But before you go down the harbor,
They don't know.
Yeah, I know. But on top of the hill, there's a house. There's a lot of houses
It
out here.
overlooks the lake.
And they turn them into like little antique shops. But I just found this little Donald pin. That's
It was like what, a buck or two?
I don't even remember.
A couple bucks. He didn't know what he had, so yeah. This was recent. This is whenever we went to Goodwill last weekend. I think we went to Goodwill, yeah. And they had like 12 boxes like this with plates, and they were just all stacked. And Chris is like, "You're going through every one of them?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I learned from him, go through every box. So I get to the last box, and I saw this Disney sticker. So this was only $13. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Disney plate, because we found another one. I forgot about that one. And I opened it up, and oh my gosh, guys, look what I found for $13. Oh my goodness, it is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. And it even has the papers underneath. And I love this scene where they're just dancing. So I love it. And we also found the comic book to match this, but it was for what, $15?
Yeah, they wanted $15.
So, down the road, we can always go back and get it. I'm sure it might still be there. But that was a great find.
Tell them about the other Goodwill we went to.
What other Goodwill? For what?
And you got psyched out by that sticker.
Oh, yes. So we were at another Goodwill.
We're at the one in Madison.
And they had some plates stacked up, and then there was this box like clear back on the bottom, and I saw this Disney sticker, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I found another Disney plate. And I opened it up, and it was a little kitty cat plate. I was like so bummed.
All right, this is our latest. Well, this wasn't Goodwill. This was thrift store. No,
it was
antique
an
store.
antique shop. Yeah.
And of course, know me. I look for comics, and I was looking, and I happened to see magazines. So I started looking through the magazines. Never saw this before. This is the Wonderful World of Disney. Brought to you by your Gulf dealer. So it was a gas station.
Oh wow!
Magazine. And then Melinda looked it up, and I don't remember exactly what you found.
No, you looked.
Oh, I looked this one up, and according to the one online comic shop, this is issue number 1. And in here, I see nowhere on here where it says issue number 1. Still, I looked up the value on eBay, and it's not what you think. It's only $10-15. But I've never seen this before, so I thought this was a pretty good find.
And you said that whenever you looked inside of it, it had all kinds of different activities.
Yes, it's like an activity. There's a little coloring. There's connect the dots. There's almost like Sudoku, but I don't think they had that back in '68
And
or
did you tell them
something.
how much you paid for it?
Yeah, I paid $8 for this, so it's worth about what I paid for it.
Yeah, well, that's
So
fine.
it's fine. It's very unique. I've never
Yes.
seen one of these before.
Yes. And then this next find, I found it. I was like, he was checking out with this magazine, and I was looking because I'll look at in their glass cases to see if I can find any of the Disney pins.
Now, normally I'm old eagle eyes. I look for everything.
Yeah.
I missed it. I didn't see it.
So it was in a case, and it was sideways, and all I could see was this. This is all I could see because he had stuff stacked in front of it, and I'm like, hey Chris, is that a Goofy nose? Is that Goofy? Because it looks like Goofy. So the guy came by and he took it out, and oh my gosh, it's Briar
I'm going to take
Bear.
it out of the...
So here, it's Little Wolf, meaning it's Big Bad Wolf's little son, his little boy.
Is
I
his
think
son or is his little
it's
his brother?
No, it's his son.
It's his son?
And I think his name is Zeke, Z-E-C-E. And that's Briar Bear. And apparently this was a comic book that was in a Wheatie box back in the 1950s. Yeah, and it's in really good condition. I'm thinking we might have to get it sent off and get cleaned.
Yeah, it's number, I don't know if you can see it, but it's number B5.
B5.
And what'd you find out?
There's a series of 8 of them, and this is number 5. So I was like, we gotta have it. It was only $15. But the backstory is Briar Bear wanted to use the Little Wolf's hideout. I haven't read it. I was reading about it, but I really don't want to open it up. But it's still in really
Yes, it's really it's
in really good condition for being 1950s. Yeah,
I'm the comic collector, so
he knows how to open them up.
it's
So-
like off-white pages,
Yeah.
really sharp condition.
So I'm like,
There's actually no staple to it. There's supposed to be a staple right here.
yeah,
but
because the pictures that we've seen, there's a staple.
usually right here on the spine somewhere.
Let me see. Yeah, there's no staple.
Yeah, there's no staple. So I'm not going to try to pull them apart.
So this was like a great find. To me, yeah, okay, I'm not into comic books, but if it's a old Disney comic book, I am totally into it. And it's Briar Bear. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we found a Briar Bear.
love the Walt Disney signature.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the normal one you always see. It's more like his actual signature.
Right, yeah. So that was our big find, was on Saturday. So yeah, so we just wanted to put this in the video so you guys can see what we found on antiquing and thrift store shopping, and hopefully we'll be adding other little things too whenever we do our weekends, and if we do go antiquing again.
Because that was fun. That was actually fun.
So comment down below if you ever went to a thrift store, antique store, and you found something that was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. I'm gonna get it no matter what. So, all right. So on to the weekend.
Good morning, family and friends. It's about 8 in the morning on Sunday. I'll put the date up above. I do know we have to go to Lowe's because I need to pick up a few things, because there's a few things in the basement I have to do before Sean comes back to start drywalling. And let's see, after that, I don't know what we got going on after that. So, but whatever it is, we'll take you along with us. Okay, family and friends. I'm here in the basement. We got back from Lowe's a little while ago, grabbed a bite to eat. So I will show you what I have to do down here in the basement. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this here is the cable that comes in from the outside. This is going to be my comic room, and we've been trying to figure out where to put the modem, because we're bringing the modem downstairs, where we can put the modem so that we can just run an Ethernet cord through the wall And so we live stream. We could do live streams in the YouTube studio, or I can live stream from here in my comic room. So the Spectrum guy came and said he's not allowed to drill through studs. Can't do any of that. So that eliminated that. So then he put in, I don't know if you can see it, this little splicer up here, and split the cord coming in. This cord here goes upstairs to the cable box and the modem. So I gotta split that, bring that back downstairs. I have to drill holes through the rafters and down through here. Oh no, it's gonna be on this side. And so we could put the cable coming in here. Then I gotta kind of do this, drill through this for Ethernet, because there's gonna be a double gang box, I think that's right. A 2-gang box here, one for the coax cable and one for the Ethernet. And then it's gonna run, the Ethernet's gonna run all the way through here, through the wall, and then probably, I would assume right there, I'll put the other box will be put there for the Ethernet. So that's what I got going on today for down here. So I got some drilling to do.
Today's Sunday. I think Chris did an intro, I do believe, because I saw him early this morning outside talking to you all. So it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I know we haven't really picked up the camera much this weekend because it's really not been, yeah. That's Chris downstairs. He's drilling holes through the beams to run the cable. So he's figured all that out. We ran over to Spectrum today, and they're saying that they don't have someone that can come out and run the wires through the beams. That electrician has to do that, but the electrician that we had, he's done wiring all the wires downstairs. So Chris is trying to figure out where the cable's going through which beams, and he said he knows what he's doing, so I'm letting him have fun downstairs doing that. I did try to sweep up downstairs, and it caused a big dust, a lot of dust everywhere, so I quit. And yeah, we really haven't, like I was saying, we really haven't vlogged very much because we've taken you guys to Lowe's before, and yeah, he's gonna have to run out there again. So I just wanted to hop on here just to let you guys know what's been going on.
Here going upstairs.
And
this line.
Okay. So now you just gotta make it wrap around
Now I gotta.
your comic book room into this room.
The modem's gonna go in somewhere in this vicinity. In the box here. I gotta put a hole here for the Ethernet, and then we gotta run it all the way around there.
Okay.
So I was just gonna bring the modem down, see if
it's working. You go. Now you got a hole. So like I said before, the electrician, he has put all the wiring in. So now we're just waiting to get the cable in, and then they can start sheetrocking. Look how neat this is. So all they did was they took a fan and then they put filters around it. So that way, whenever you do make a dust cloud like I did, you can just turn it on and it cleans the filters the air. So this is ingenious. Just some duct tape and some filters. Ingenious. So yeah. And also in my craft room, they put a nice exhaust fan. So wonderful, since we do have glass blocks, windows, there's no ventilation. So we asked them to put one in. So whenever I do paint or whatever I might be doing in my craft room, creating, I'm not gonna have a lot of fumes. So I am so excited about my space and what I'm going to create. Hopefully I'll be able to start a small business, and the goal is to quit my job. That is my goal, is to quit my job and just, yeah, work from home. So I'm gonna get the laundry.
All right, I'm back here at Lowe's because the Ethernet cable I ran is Cat 6. And we have another piece, which is Cat 6. And I bought these little, they're called plug and go couplers. So you like take one end, you put it in the faceplate and it snaps in place, so you can plug one end in on the one side, and on the other side, which is in the wall, you can plug in there and then run your cable through the wall. But these are all Cat 5. All these little sections, these little 2 and 7 foot sections of Ethernet are all Cat 5, so I can't use them. So I gotta return all these, and so I gotta go get Cat 6 cables. All right, I'm back from Lowe's, and actually I made out. I bought a 5-pack of the Cat 5 ones, but the Cat 6 ones, I see they had them in single packs. So 2 of these was about $2 cheaper, $2 cheaper than the 5-pack. I bought a 7-foot section, which I think was a couple dollars more expensive than the Cat 5. But then they didn't have 2 feet, so I had to buy a 3-foot. And they had these on 2 different hangers. And one was $6.98 and one was $8.98. And I read it and I read it, and I really didn't see any difference at all. So I went up and I said something about it, and they gave this to me for $6.98. So I got like $2 off of this. So I actually made out on this trip to Lowe's. Well, I came out here just to kind of enjoy the rest of the evening, and guess what? It started raining, so I'm kind of stuck outside here. So I thought I'd end the video here. I did run all the cable, the coax cable. There's plenty of room. The Ethernet, there should be enough room to get it to the boxes and then plug everything in. I'm probably gonna have to check all that and just make sure it all fits. But I hope you enjoyed the weekend vlog, and remember, until next video, you're never too old to be young. See you later. Bye.